Packages. So package is a database object which is used to encapsulate variables, constants, procedures, cursors, functions, and types into single unit. That means what are the functions or procedures we are individually creating that can be merged into one package. What are the, suppose if you want to create some specific task, for that you can create some procedures and functions. So altogether, what you can do is that procedures and functions you can merge into one package, so that all will be at one place. You can use that at any time. So a package can be defined as a Oracle object that is compiled and stored in the database. Once it is compiled and stored in the database, it can be used by all the users of the database who have the executable permissions on this Oracle database. So packages do not accept the parameters, cannot be nested. That means, so what are the procedures, functions till now we have executed? For that, we are passing the parameters, but for the packages, we should not pass the parameters. But inside the package, if there is a procedure and functions we are using, for that you can pass the parameters. Okay. Generally, packages are used to improve the performance of the application. It is useful to logically group related objects. Search time is reduced. Packages have the two types. That is, one is package specification. Another is package body. So under the package, we have to first specify the package specification. So in this, what are all procedures or what are functions we are going to use, you have to list out in this specification. And after that, how you are executing that procedures and functions inside this, you have to mention in the package body. In package specification, we are defining the global data and also declare objects, subprograms, whereas in package body, we are implementing the subprograms and package and also package body subprograms internally behave like a private subprograms. That means inside the body, you can have extra procedures, functions, anything you can mention. So simple package specification will be like this. Syntax of this package specification is creator replace package, package name is or as, whatever it may be, you can use. Global variable declaration, constant declaration, cursor declaration, types, procedures, function declaration, and so here only we have to declare the procedure name, function name, cursor name, types, what are the types you are using, that only you have to define here. Okay. So this is the package specification. Coming to the package body, we have to use this creator replace package body. So in the specification, you need not to mention any specification here. Package creator replace package, package name is enough here in the specification. But coming to the body, you have to mention this keyword package body. Okay, creator replace package body and package name you have to mention here. Is as procedure implementation or function implementation, whatever you can use here. So how will you call this package? So how will you execute this one? Okay. So there will be, suppose if there is a procedure you want to call, then you can use this execute package name dot procedure name. Execute package name dot procedure name. Actual parameters, if there is any in parameters, you can pass this here. Same if you want to call the function inside this package. So you can call the function name, select package name dot function name, actual parameters from dual. So that means whenever you are compiled a package inside the package, so if you are having the some 3 procedures or 4 procedures, so to call that procedures you have to use this execute package name dot procedure name. What are all the procedure names are there individually, you can call using this package name dot procedure name one. Suppose if you are having the procedure 1, procedure 2, procedure 3, then you can replace here with the procedure 1 package name dot procedure name 1, procedure name 2, like that. Same way function also, you can call this function name. Select a package name dot function name. If there is any parameters, you can pass the parameters. Otherwise, only package name dot procedure name, package name dot function name. So we'll create a simple package first. Create or replace package pk1 is procedure A, procedure B. This is the package specification. How will you identify this is the package specification? So there will not be any keyword body or specification inside this name. Create or replace package name is there. That's it. That means this is the package specification. So now this is compiled. Package pk1 compiled here. Okay. So now what I have to do? So I have to implement the package body. So how will you implement this? So you have to give that create or replace package. I have to mention the body in the package name. So create or replace package body pk1. So what are the previously we have created with this name pk1? Then name we have to consider here and package body we have to mention here. Is procedure A, and here only in the specification we are mentioning the procedure A, procedure B. That's it. But in the body, in the procedure A, what you are going to do, that you have to implement it here using the body. Here procedure A is begin DBMS output put underscore line of first procedure. So in the previous examples, how we are creating the procedures, create or replace procedure name we are using. But whereas in the package, you need not to mention the create or replace. Only for the package name, you have to mention the create or replace. Inside the package for the procedures, so simply mention the procedure name, procedure name. Under that, same execution section. So if you want to define any variables, you can define it within this between procedure A is and begin. Here you can define the variables if it is required. So for this simple exam, there is no variables I am declaring. Simply DBMS output I am mentioning here, first procedure end. So this means this procedure is starting here and ending with the end here. I can identify that you can mention end A. The next procedure B is begin DBMS output put underscore line of second procedure. You can mention end B. So that means this procedure ending here and this procedure ending here. And this end is for the package end. So for that also you can mention if required, you can mention package end like this. So that will be easy to identify. Package is starting here and ending here. Inside the package, this is the procedure starting here and ending this procedure. Okay, like this you can write the code and compile it. So the package is compiled. How can you execute this one? Using the execute command. Exec execute pk1 dot procedure A I need to call, then A. So then it is giving you first procedure. Okay. Suppose if you want to call the second procedure pk1 dot b, then it is giving second procedure. Okay. So whatever the we are implemented till now procedures and functions, you can write the same into package combine into one program. Individually, if you want to remember the function or procedures required for any specific task, you can merge into one package so that all will be at one place only. Suppose if you call the directly procedure name, is it possible? Execute a, will it work? It will throw the error. Must be declared. Okay. So you have to call the using the package name dot procedure name. Then only it will be executed. So another way also, you can execute this one using the anonymous block also. So how will you execute this in the anonymous block? So you have to write begin, and within the begin and end, you have to call the package name dot a. Package name dot b, procedure name. So can we call this in the select statement? Select pk1 dot a from real. It will throw the error. Okay. So you cannot call the procedure package in the select statement. Either you can use the execute or you can use the anonymous block. Okay. We'll create one more program here, package. So create or replace package apps.pk2. So we're in the already app schema. So it is not required to mention. Even if you mention, there is nothing to worry. Okay. So create or replace package pk2 is procedure A and with procedure P1 with A as a parameter. And procedure P2, procedure P3, function F1 with the input parameter as a return number. Function F2 return varchar2. And so this means is the package pk2 we are creating with this three procedures and two functions. This is the specification. So now we have to implement the body. So once we have the specification, you can implement the body, but without the specification, you cannot compile the body. Okay. So without the specification, you cannot compile the body. That you have to remember. So here for this package body is we are using like this. So creator replace package body apps.pk2. Okay. Remember pk2 is procedure P1, A number is. So B number begin, B assignment operator, A into A. DBMS output, B and P1. Procedure P2. So what we are doing in the procedure P2, so LV underscore rename, emp dot ename percentage type, LV underscore salary, emp dot salary percentage type. Begin ename comma salary into LV underscore ename LV underscore salary from EMP, where employee number is equals to 7782. And DBMS output, I'm printing this LV underscore ename concatenate LV underscore salary, exception when no data found and when others, and 2. So this procedure P2 ends here. Next procedure P3 is cursor C1 is select star from EMP, IEMP percentage row type. Begin open C1 loop, fetch C1 into I, exit one C1 percentage not found. DBMS output I dot ename concatenate I dot salary. And total number of records were printing using the C1 percentage row count. That is the cursor attribute. So close C1 and P3. So 3 procedures we are taking. 3 procedures are completed here. Next functions. Function f1 of a number, return number is begin, return a. So simply what are you are sending to this function? I am returning with this return statement and f1. Return and function f2 here. Function f2 return varchar2 is LV underscore count number begin. Select count star into LV underscore count from EMP. Return LV underscore count. Okay. And PK2. Here you can write and F2 if you want, you can write and F2. So in the specification, what we are mentioning, only procedure names and function names we are mentioning in the specification. Coming to the body, in that body, what we are going to do, that is completely elaborating and giving this. Under procedure P1, we are doing the arithmetic operation and printing this. Under procedure P2, we are fetching the data from employee table and printing. And in the procedure P3, we are using the cursor and getting the data and printing the total number of records. And in the function, we are passing the function value input parameter, and same we are returning here. And function F2, we are taking the count star from this EMP table and printing the count as a output, sending the return statement as a LV underscore count. So now I'm going to compile this. When you compile this, the package body PK2 is compiled. When you compile the procedure specification, what will happen? So you will see when you're compiling this one procedure, spec, so this is only package PK2 compiled, it is coming. See this. When you compile the package body, you will get the package body PK2 compiled. So if there is any errors, suppose I'm missing this one in the package body, then what will happen? It will throw the error here. So it will not compiled properly. That means whenever any error comes, so it will give you the error and you can verify that where is error. Okay. Now again, change it this one, and when I compile, successfully compiled means there will not be any errors on package body. PK2 is compiled. This message will come here. So now how will you execute one by one procedures? So procedure P1, execute PK2 dot P1 of, you need to pass the some number here. Then I'm getting the 100. Suppose it's PK2 dot 3 I'm passing. Procedure P1 passes 3 into 3, B value I'm printing 3. Same way you can call execute PK2 dot P2. So there is no parameters for this P2. Simply you can execute that is Clark and 2450 for this employee number. Okay, 778 by passing this, we are getting the employee name and employee salary. That is Clark 2450. Same way you can execute the PK2 dot P3. So P3 it is printing the employee name, employee salary. Total number of records 14. Okay. Same way you can call the function. Select pk2 dot f1 of 4 from dual. Then it is returning the same value. Same way you can call the select pk2 dot f2 from dual. And I'm getting 14. Okay. In the function f2, what it is doing? Select count star into lv underscore count from emp, return lv count. So the count is returning here. That is 14 it is returning. Okay. So this is about the packages. So you can implement like this. First, for the implement the package, you have to, one is package specification, another is package body. In the package specification, you have to mention the what are the procedures, what are the functions we are going to consider, that you have to consider, mention in the package specification. And in the body, you have to execution of this, how you are going to execute that procedures and functions you have to mention. So create or replace package pk1 I'm taking is procedure p1, procedure p2, procedure p3, and function f1 return number, function f2 return varchar2. This much only in the package specification. Okay. So now I'll create a one table and we'll try to insert the data. Before that, I'll try to be create table emp underscore 07 as select start from emp where 1 is equals to 2. Okay. Now one table is created. So I will alter this table. I will add some extra columns to this. So that is 2 columns I am going to add for this. Okay. What I am doing? So with this employee table, for this employee table, now at present we have the only 8 columns as per this table creation structure. So we have the 8 columns. So we have the 8 columns here. Now what I am doing? Altering the table and adding this 2 columns. Creation date created by last updated date, last updated by last updated login. The table is altered. You can check this table. Now we have the, along with this, we are having the 2 columns here. Along with the employee table columns, we are having the who columns also here. So now what I will do, I will use the create a package body. So there is a program for this. Okay, 1 minute. Here, package body, in this package body, I'm going to use this procedure P3, after that procedure function. Okay, so now here P1, P2, P3 in the specification we defined under F1, F2. So now I'm going to use this. This is the big one, so that just understand. The creator replace package body PK1 is procedure P1. In the procedure P1, we are using the cursor C1 is select star from EMP. I EMP percentage row type. Begin open C1 loop, fetch C1 into I. Exit one, C1 percentage not found. And here and loop close C1 we are taking. In this procedure 1 it is ends here. So next we'll start with procedure P2. So is cursor C1 is select star from EMP. Cursor C2 is select star from DEPT. Begin DBMS output at potential line of employee details program start here. For INC1, DBMS output at potential line of I dot employee number, I dot ename, I dot salary we are printing here. So in the loop we are fetching the data and again we are printing the J dot department number, J dot rename, J dot location. So this is P2 completed, procedure P2. Next procedure P3. The cursor C1 is select star from EMP, LV underscore count, number assignment 0, begin. For in C1 loop, we are taking LV underscore count, assignment operator LV underscore count plus 1. Insert into, so this employee table. So apply EMP underscore 07 I am taking. So this is the table we have created, EMP table. In that, we are going to insert the values here. So insert into EMP 07, employee number, employee name, job, hire date, salary, commission, department number, and creation date created by last updated date, last updated by last update login. And values we are passing from this I dot employee number, I dot ename, I dot job, manager, like this. After that, for the who columns. So who columns creation date. For the creation date, we are passing the this date. For the created by, we are passing the fnd global dot user ID. And for the last updated date. So last updated date, we are passing the again this date. And last updated login, we are passing the fnd global user ID. Okay. So and loop here and printing this total count is LV count and P3. So procedure P3 ends here. Next, we are starting the function F1. Return number is LV underscore count number begin. Select count star into LV underscore count from EMP, where department number is equals to 30. Return LV count. And F1. That means in the function F1, what we are doing, we are mentioned here. Next function F2, return varchar2 is LV underscore rename, varchar2 of 20 begin. Select ename into LV underscore rename from EMP, where employee number is equals to 7839. Return LV name. So based on this, we are getting the LV name here. So that name we are returning here for the function output F2 and PK1. Okay, this is compiled. So now, how will you execute one by one means? Using the execute command, execute pk1 dot p1. This is the values. Same pk1 dot p2. So here, employee details, everything it is printing here. So if we use this pk1 dot pk1 dot p2, that procedures printing these values. Employee details, department details. Okay. Same way you can execute this pk1 dot p3. Then total count is 14. What we are doing in the P3 here? So only count we are taking here. Okay. In the P3, cursor count we are taking here. LV count and after that inserting into employee table. So now we can check this table. Let's start from EMP_07. Then all the records from the employee table inserted. So how it got inserted? Using this procedure. So in this procedure, we are inserting the values here. Procedure P3, we are using that and inserting that one. So when you execute pk1.p3, all the records from this employee table got inserted into this EMP_07 table. So see, this is last updated date, today date, and creation date also today. Okay. So same way you can call the functions using the select statement. Select pk1.f1 from dual. Select pk1.pk2 from dual. So pk1.f2. Okay. Suppose I am creating the package body with the pk3. So I am not defining any package specification initially. So only I am just using the package body, compiling the package body. What is the difference you can see here now. So I have not defined package specification. So directly I am compiling the package body here. Creator replace package body pk3 and is procedure we are mentioning here. And inside procedure employee resign. Okay. So two procedures are there here. So when I compile this, I am getting the error. So subprogram cursor P1 is declared in the package specification must be defined in the package body also. That means whenever you are using this, sorry. Okay. So whenever you are executing this, you are getting the some error here. That means so package specification is not compiled properly, or once the package specification is compiled, the same program is procedures are not used in the package body. Due to that, it is giving you the error. So program cursor P1 is declared in package specification and must be defined in the package body also. That means whatever the procedures you are taking in the package specification, same you have to consider in the package body also. Okay. So whatever the package specification contains, all the procedures and functions must be contained in the package body also. So before that, so what I am doing, so I have to compile the spec here first. So now I am compiling the creator replace package pk3 and giving the two procedures here. Okay. Now this has compiled package specification is compiled here. Now I am going to compile with the package body. Now it is compiled successfully. So that means so straight away if you compile the package body, it will give you the error. First you have to compile the package specification and after that package body you have to compile it. So once you compile the package specification, if there is any changes in the package body, then you have to compile package body itself is enough. Okay. So in the package body, procedure names, any changes is there. procedure parameters, any changes is there, then you have to compile the package specification also. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow with the packages.